Lauren Boebert has been accused of parroting QAnon conspiracy with tweet about missing children. This is a still from the Saturday Night Live skit. Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene with their guns. They've done that a few different times. A few weeks back, the Cecily Strong as Marjorie Taylor Greene had her fucking AK. She was like, "Here, hold this for me." And the kid was like, "I don't think that's a good idea." And she's like, "Pussy." Oh, it cracked me up. All right, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert appeared to share a QAnon conspiracy about missing children and was swiftly condemned for it. The Republican said on Saturday that 365,348 children went missing in 2020 and inaccurately referred to FBI statistics on missing children. Ms. Boebert did not say that 95% of the children reported missing in 2020 were runaways, causing many to condemn her remarks. As few as 276 or 1% of the missing children from 2020 were abductions. The FBI finding that a non-custodial parent was 9 times more likely than a stranger to carry out an abduction. Congresswoman told her Twitter followers, "You haven't heard a word from the media about it. Therein lies the problem." Her remarks appeared to blame the so-called mainstream media for not reporting on the missing children, all the while making a potential reference to QAnon. Followers of the alt-right conspiracy believe in a so-called global elite that has worked against Donald Trump and Republican figures while running a child trafficking ring. Politicizing these numbers because you don't understand them and criminalizing runaways does not help these kids. This is according to John K. Roman, a senior fellow in economics, justice, and society at the University of Chicago. There is a lot to be said about the damage caused by hysteria over stranger attacks. I don't know if it is from a well-intentioned place or a conspiracy theory, he added. But either way, it's a myth that is potentially quite harmful. There's a news station back home where I went to college that was giving a lot of press to these Save the Children motherfuckers. I tried to tell them that there was a QAnon conspiracy, and they blocked me on Facebook. This is back before QAnon was as well known as what it is now. SNL's Chloe Fineman responds to actual clown Lauren Boebert's tweet, calling her a no-name actor. The sketch depicted Lauren Boebert holding a semi-automatic rifle while claiming COVID-19 was a fake disease. Chloe Fineman called Lauren Boebert an actual clown after the controversial Republican criticized the comedian's poorly acted sketch on a recent Saturday Night Live episode. The 6-minute sketch, which aired on Saturday, mocked Ms. Boebert and politician Marjorie Taylor Greene's pro-gun stance. Both congresswomen were depicted holding semi-automatic rifles while asserting that the coronavirus was a fake disease. Fineman impersonated Ms. Boebert, while fellow SNL cast member Cecily Strong, who is a fucking superstar, she is so amazing. There is so much fucking talent on that show. God damn. I'm not saying the writers do them justice, but there is a hell of a lot of talent on Saturday Night Live right now. Cecily Strong portrayed Ms. Greene in the show's Cold Open, which also parodied Chief Medical Advisor to the U.S., President Dr. Anthony Fauci, and disgraced Cuomo brothers Andrew and Chris. After she watched the skit, Ms. Boebert called Fineman a no-name actor and ridiculed the popular NBC show, as well as actor Alec Baldwin. Fineman's still pretty young. She's like 25 or 26. On December 12th, she tweeted, "Seeing the poor trigger discipline from the no-name actress who played me makes me think Alec Baldwin did the gun safety training over there." Oh, she thought she got a zinger. By the way, when are they moving SNL over to CNN to die out of irrelevance? I think they're more irrelevant than you are, Boebert. Fineman reportedly shared Miss Boebert's tweet to her Instagram stories and wrote, "Laughing my ass off." She posted a still from the sketch on her feed and called the Congresswoman an actual clown. Loved chicken or fake ass guns. Corn. Hosted by singer Billie Eilish. It was actually, I was a little skeptical of Billie Eilish hosting because I think they need to leave it to comedic actors and comedians to host Saturday Night Live. But Billie Eilish did all right. Hoyer pushes to limit firearms in the Capitol after a gun arrest. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer on Tuesday asked the Capitol's top security officials for a briefing clarifying rules around lawmakers carrying firearms in the Capitol complex. I'm sure people like Green and Taylor make several members of the caucus very nervous. The request comes at the close of a tense and violent year for Congress, which was most recently rocked by last week's arrest of an aide who allegedly carried an unlicensed handgun into the House office building. Capitol Police said Friday it took 12 minutes to track down and arrest the staffer after officers spotted an image of the gun on an X-ray screen. How did they not set off an alarm? Fuck, wow. Representative Clyburn is urging the Republican Party to step away from cult worship. Well, I've got fucking bad news for you, Jimmy boy.
We've seen January 6th, as you mentioned, Democrats, your colleagues, are working to hold the folks involved in that accountable. We've seen and we've discussed the For the People Act, a sweeping democracy reform package. Talk to me about what the country...
That is possible that it was
to fruition. If you all can't follow through on this, what will the country look like? What will happen?
Well,
one of those that doesn't have any metal on it.
People got nervous back in 2018 when I said... I think it was 2018 when I said that I did not think that the then president had any designs on giving up the office. I always felt he was part of some movement to establish.
I said it back in like 2015, 2016. I said for sure if he was to take power, he would not leave willingly.
If we do not protect the vote, if we don't get people back to work, if we don't restore faith in science, this country will become an autocracy.
Well, you could have restored faith in democracy and the vote by, not tipping the scales in favor of Joe Biden.
If you all aren't able to deliver on these things?
Once again, I don't think the whole responsibility for the country rests with Democrats.
Yeah, not the country.
I think it rests with Republicans and independents.
Hey, motherfucker, they are openly fascist.
In these silos and think about what's best for the...
I was listening to Leona Lewis earlier.
Only think about
I love me some Leona Lewis.
For one person, you are teetering on one person rule. That's an autocracy.
And why? Why are you teetering? Because the entire party is fascist.
Such as the Republican Party that my parents were members of. For them to turn the whole party apparatus over to one person means you're no longer a party, but you're now a cult.
And you're asking them to step up and save the country.
Right-thinking people in this country to step away from cult worship. That's where a lot of people are headed.
Well, we need the right-thinking people in this country to fight the cult worship. Did it kind of like seem like, oh, wasn't it my responsibility? I've just got power. What am I going to do about these motherfuckers?